Hello YouTube, this is Dawson Ryder here with my first filmed review in a while. Since all the other ones were backlogged that I just finished uploading, this is a review of SH Figuarts Thebee and Shadow Zectrooper. Start the review saying one thing is that this is going to be my last review with this camera for a while, this high def one, because this one has some battery issues where it just runs out really quick and it's just not very cost effective, so I'm going to go sometime in the next few weeks to a camera store and get a rechargeable battery for this particular one. So I'll be using the other one. Not the very first one with the shitty resolution, but the new one, which is a better one. It's not quite as good as this one, but it's still good. So I'll be using that one for a while. But I thought I'd get one last good Figuarts review in with the high-def camera. And also, for this review, I'm going to be using just Thebee for articulation, and just mentioning the minor differences. Okay, so let's get started with Thebee. His packaging, same as all Figuarts packaging, with his name on the side. Nice picture of him right there. Name on both sides and on the top. And then on the back, shows some nice poses you can do with them, as well as with the Shadow Troopers. Accessories-wise, he only comes with 4 hands. The 2 I have on him, which are closed fists, and then 2 open fists. And he comes with 2 versions of Thebee Zector. Closed version, before he uses Rider Sting. It's not very detailed. It's better than Power Rangers, but still not very detailed. And right here we have the open version for Rider Sting, which is pretty nicely detailed and looks really nice. This definitely looks better than on the picture. The picture made it look really big. But it still could use a little more paint in my opinion. So detail-wise for Thebee, he looks really nice. The color looks really great on him. The paint job, all the glossiness you expect from Figuarts looks really great. Really nice details. Always the face looks really nice with the nice eyes that look just awesome. Just unparalleled detail. One of my favorite Figuarts, and one of my favorite rider suits. Just really comes to life. Articulation-wise, same leg articulation on a nice ball joint, goes around 360. Double knee joint, swiveling, swivel on the foot, toe joint, toe action. His arms, same 360, double joint here, swivel and hand swivels. The one thing, when I said I mentioned the differences, is that these shoulder blade pads, they restrict his movement a little bit. It's not a huge a deal as in less articulated figures, such as Power Rangers ones, but it still restricts it more than others. And obviously his head 360, poltergeist shit, and up and down, and it's just a great, awesome figure. I highly recommend him. He looks really awesome on the shelf next to everyone else, and he looks really great with the Shadow Zectrooper, so he gets a 10 out of 10. It's a great figure. Okay, for Zectrooper here, his accessories, he comes with quite a bit of hands. Didn't feel like pulling them all out. And then obviously his gun here, which I wasn't sure how they were going to do it. It's not, you don't put his hand in there, well you do, but you put his wrist in there, it pops on, you pop the hand off, and then you pop the joint into here. You don't actually have his hand grasping it, and it's actually, well, at least for me, quite difficult to do, so kind of have to make a commitment for a while when you do it. But otherwise, he looks really nice, he looks really great. Not quite as shiny as the other ones, but I don't think he's supposed to be just because of the way he looks, but his face looks really great. I mean, it just looks so much better than that Rider Hero version they had. Even just the cloth, the way it moves, the way they made it look, the belt, details on it are great. And for those of you who don't know, the Shadow version is Thebee's special trooper unit, I guess you could say. You can tell the difference by the gold paint. There's also a standard version and the white version, which, please, if you know, put it on a comment, but I think he's either... I think he might be Neo-Zect from the movie. I haven't watched Kabuto in a while, but those are available... Well, not for pre-order anymore, but you can get those as an exclusive, probably on Yahoo Japan. But if you want a regular one, if you're good at painting, I would just buy another one of this and paint it. And a lot of people bought multiples of this guy to have like an army for him. Personally, I actually kind of wish when it was on Early Bird I would have at least got 2, because it would look kind of cool. But overall, he's a really great figure detail-wise. I mean, the gun looks great, just overall looks outstanding. One thing I'm going to mention is this is my very first Figuarts that has a loose joint. The legs are both a little bit loose. I haven't encountered this in Figuarts at all. I don't know whether it's because they mass-produced him more or something, because they want people to have armies, but he does have a little bit of that problem with loose legs. It doesn't affect him standing that much, like it does with, you know, some older figures you might have, but it's still an issue. I don't know if anyone else has that, but yeah, basically, that's what happens to it, so... if I would have gotten more, I guess I could have compared that issue, but it's not that huge of a deal, and I wouldn't hinder it you from buying it because of that. This is my second Figuarts Mistake, in which my last one was Decade, which had or Decade, excuse me, for all you bitches out there. The last one I had was Decade, which had a first paint mistake I've ever had on a Figuarts, which was on the eye, and then I tried to take it off with something wrong. Someone gave me the wrong thing, and a little bit of his eye paint came off. So I don't know whether this is because Figuarts are becoming more mainstream now, replacing Sochaco Henshin so much that there's little quality control, but I don't know. Don't get too much into that. But he's still a great figure. I give him a 9 out of 10. These two are great to buy together. I highly recommend it. If you can afford it, I definitely recommend probably getting 2 of the Zectroopers. It's a little expensive, but I think it would look really nice. So to conclude, this is my last review with this camera for a while. This camera will be back. I believe it shows off Figuarts more, but I'll be using the other camera for a while. So my next review will probably be Mini SIC, Todoroki, and Zanki, and then Fies, and then Decade Complete form. So thank you for watching, and thank you for your patience. This is Dawson Rider, signing out.